Hi, I'm Bart Smythe, and welcome to the Magic 8 Meditation and Fitness Program. This works with our ability to visualize, focus, and move energy with our thoughts and focus, which will bring better centered, stabilized, and flow to our system. And in this, we'll be utilizing a figure 8 exercise with the eyes where we're coming up in the middle to the third eye, out and underneath, and we'll be taking our thoughts up and down our central channel, which is a guideline for two major networks of meridians in Chinese medicine, the conception and the governing in the rear, conception in front. So this is also our central nervous system. Our brain comes down through the brain stem, and then we have a spinal brain and our sacral brain. And these chakras aligned on this central line with focus and exercise will give us a profound ability to balance our systems, create better flow, and quiet the mind, or even eliminate the mind, right? So as we do this, I bring my head top as if I'm being pulled by the heavens, from the heavens by a silver thread, drawing a line from my ears to my head top. This point, I visualize a silver thread, and this thread is ever drawing me upwards, so my spine gets straighter and straighter as my shoulders relax down. Now, another little trick is we rise our chest with a little bit of pride, not boasting, but slightly up, and then it comes back depressing naturally. And in that depressing naturally, I'll imagine that my shoulders open a little bit, sort of like my wings and shoulder blades separate from the spine slightly. So with that relaxed shoulder and a vertical spine, we begin. Make yourselves comfortable. And as you focus at this point, being drawn up, imagine that your spine, which has discs in between each vertebrae, which have fluid in them, you'll be able to imagine these are actually expanding at these discs and hydrating more. This is offsetting the daily effects of gravity and stress. So I pick a point and I focus on this point. My head top goes up, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our tongue back, as we do in Tai Chi, and just gently raise it to the hard palate behind the teeth and on the top of the mouth. There's no stress here, it just gently comes up and presses. At this time, I'm focused on a point that's on the horizon. If I was looking at the sea, it'd be where the water and the air come together, out in the distance. And I look acutely, and then I relax my eyes. It's called soft eyes, or focusing on infinity, and I take the picture out in. So when I do this, I like to have a flower or a candle or in nature. You can stand and do this exercise or sit. And today we're sitting, so the head top goes up. I'm sitting straight. My chest comes up a little bit, relaxing backwards. I let my focus go soft, and I allow the picture out in, closing my eyes, and I take my mind down my spine. Gently lowering my thoughts to my navel, to my tailbone. And as I sit here inhaling, I imagine that I'm breathing through my tailbone, noticing where the lungs are. Without changing the lungs, I just focus on the tailbone. When I feel that my spine is very straight and my shoulders are relaxed, I bring my focus of my eyes to the third eye, which is just above the eye and slightly behind. And now I'm going to rotate my eye out and come underneath, back up to the center, and I then go out, coming back up at the center, and then I drop my mind from the third eye chakra to the throat chakra, from the throat chakra to the heart chakra, from the solar plexus chakra to the base chakra, from the base chakra in between my legs to the root. And then I allow it to drop down my legs to my feet. My thoughts go to the bottom of my feet and then back up, inhaling, bringing it up to the base, the root, solar plexus. Okay. Now coming up from the feet, I see the energy coming up to the root chakra between my legs, the base, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, to the third eye. Now we're going to come to the crown chakra and up, and then just again relaxing back down to the third eye. So let's do this together. And when I'm rolling my eyes out, it's about 70% of the pressure and force that I would have going out or under and up, because these muscles, if you're anything like I was when I started to work out with my eyes, I'd been focused at school and television or driving, but I wasn't doing a lot of circling with my eyes. So there's a lot of nerves and nerve feeds of blood and lymphatics and things like this that have all these little support ligaments and muscles in there that we want to be gentle when we start this function. It's surprisingly effective in raising your energy just to do this simple exercise. But if we do anything too much at the beginning, it's just too much. So less is more. And so I always, with any Qigong or exercise program, I always, to this day, start my workout with a 70% of what I think I can do. And naturally, the expansion will grow. So each day it's 70%. All right, so let's go ahead. The head top's rising. Silver thread pulls my head up. My tongue comes back to the roof of the mouth. And now we're going to add one component where the jaw comes up and back slightly, straightening the neck. And my chest rising slightly and then depressing backwards. I feel my shoulders kind of open. And as I gaze at this point on the horizon, I then go to soft eyes, allowing my eyes to go soft, my vision to go peripheral. I close my eyes and I take the picture that I've been looking at into my mind, my eyes, my center, and drop my mind down the spine, just all the way to the tailbone, and imagine I'm breathing through my tailbone. Watching my breath, is it high in my chest or low in my body? I make no changes, I just focus on the breath coming through the tailbone and watch. Smooth, deep, finding breath. I come back up to the third eye. And now I start a gentle roll out. Underneath, I come back up to the third eye. I go out, come up to the third eye. And now, dropping my thoughts from the third eye to the throat chakra, from the throat chakra to the heart chakra, from the heart chakra to the solar plexus to the base, in between my legs to the root, and releasing down to my feet, rebounding off the ground. They come back past the knees to the point in between my legs, then rising to the base, to the solar plexus, to the heart, throat, third eye, crown, rising with the silver thread, and then just relax back and to the third eye. When I'm done with this series, I can do this 1, 3, 7, 9, 21 times. You can just repeat this process. We're going to repeat it one more time here. Head top up, suspended by a silver thread, tongue on the roof of the mouth. My visuals on the horizon, focused. Chest rises slightly and then relaxes back as the shoulders fall. Spine getting longer, the discs expanding, hydrating. Eliminating stress and tension. I let the focus go soft and I allow the picture in. Closing my eyes. Bring your eyes to the third eye. And roll out, under, back to the center, out, under, back to the center, third eye chakra. Dropping down to my throat, to my heart, to my solar plexus, to my base, in between my legs to root, and I notice the energy release from the root falling down past the knees to the feet and into the earth. And then allowing it to rise through the feet, through the knees, to the root between my legs, to my base, approximate belly button, focus, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, to the top of the head, the crown, and slightly going up the silver thread and relaxing back down. I now take my hands together and I rub them. And I visualize a nice white hot coal in here. Get a little aggressive. This is a nice little exercise too. And then I take the heat from my palms to my eyes. I feel the heat and the warmth absorbed into the eyes, bounce to the back of the head and back to the eyes. And then I move the energy over my head top and down. Bringing my left hand or right hand, which is more comfortable. Generally males are left and then right hand over. Females right hand, left hand over. But I imagine all the energy that I've just opened up and welcomed into my system, falling from my head top, out of my hands and down my shoulders, from my feet up, resting in my lower belly here, the Dantian. My head top still going up. I feel centered, stabilized, and balanced. Left brain to right brain to left brain, and spine. When you're ready, relax, open your eyes, and have a nice day. Thank you.